Welcome to the wildest game show on the internet, where you invest your life savings, spin the wheel, and pray the rules don't change before the buzzer. As an e-commerce seller, you're playing against the house, and the house has a habit of moving the goalposts. For years, US-based sellers have been hit with sudden, massive emergency tariffs. These are essentially surprise taxes on imported goods that slice directly into your profit margins, making it incredibly expensive to bring inventory into the country. This visualization shows exactly how the system is split. While your large shipments get blocked by a heavy toll gate, your overseas competitors bypass it using a legal loophole called the $800 de minimis exemption. De minimis is a U.S. trade rule that allows individual packages valued under $800 to enter the country completely free of duties and taxes. Because they ship directly to the consumer one package at a time, massive foreign factories can legally dodge the toll gate entirely. That tax-free advantage accumulates quickly, allowing them to price their products artificially low and easily undercut domestic brands. So if you play by the traditional rules and bring in shipping containers full of bulk inventory to store in the U.S., you pay hefty import taxes. If a foreign seller drop ships a $20 item straight to a buyer's doorstep, they pay zero. Selling products online is difficult enough without having to compete against businesses operating under a separate tax code. The real challenge for U.S. sellers has been surviving a system engineered to give foreign competitors a massive head start. But the game just broke. The Supreme Court recently ruled that the majority of those emergency country-by-country tariffs were unconstitutional, completely invalidating the massive import taxes U.S. sellers have been paying for years. This ruling immediately opens the door for state leaders and businesses to demand restitution. We are looking at a potential return of over $130 billion in collected duties flowing back into the bank accounts of American importers. You cannot just log into a portal and click a refund button today. Sellers have to wait for official guidance from the Department of the Treasury, which is the federal executive department responsible for managing government revenue and issuing these types of payouts. While domestic sellers are looking at a massive payout, the overseas competitors are hitting a wall. The government has officially moved to close the $800 de minimis loophole. Now, every single cheap gadget or fast fashion shirt shipped directly from a foreign factory is subject to the same taxes and physical scrutiny as bulk imports. The frictionless free ride is over. By erasing the punitive tariffs on U.S. businesses and shutting the back door used by foreign platforms, the structural advantage has snapped back to domestic sellers holding local inventory. Just as the government leveled the field, the platforms themselves started testing the boundaries. TikTok Shop recently announced a strict mandate requiring all sellers to drop their independent shipping methods and use TikTok's internal logistics services. For many brands, abandoning their negotiated shipping rates to use a forced platform-controlled network meant a sudden spike in fulfillment costs. It threatened to wipe out the margins required to offer the steep, viral discounts that drive volume on the app. Brands panicked, and many threatened to pull their products off the platform entirely. The backlash was so severe that TikTok completely halted the mandate just days before the deadline, allowing sellers to continue shipping as usual. During the panic, a lot of sellers missed a crucial detail buried in the fine print. Orders fulfilled through Amazon MCF were actually exempt from the new rules from day one. MCF, or multi-channel fulfillment, is a service that allows third-party sellers to use Amazon's warehouse network to ship orders placed on external websites. Because Amazon had already secured a specific tracking integration with TikTok, sellers using MCF could simply route their orders through Amazon's network. They could use their existing U.S. inventory to fulfill TikTok sales without violating any platform policies. Platforms will constantly push aggressive rules to see what they can get away with. Building a resilient, multi-channel fulfillment network gives you the leverage to ignore the noise and keep shipping when the rules change. The game is rigged, but the rules are finally breaking in your favor. If you want to capitalize on the panic of your competitors, there are 3 steps you need to take right now. First, audit your HS codes immediately. An HS code is a standardized numerical method used by customs authorities worldwide to classify traded products. You need accurate records of exactly what you imported and what you paid, so you are first in line when the Treasury issues refund guidance. Second, hold your prices steady. Do not slash your Amazon prices just because you anticipate cheaper sourcing costs down the road. Wait until the market fully absorbs the tariff rollbacks before making any aggressive pricing moves. Third, keep running your TikTok Shop shipping exactly as you have been, but build your backup plan now. The logistics mandate was paused, not permanently deleted. Ensure your inventory is positioned in a network like Amazon MCF so you can pivot instantly if the mandate returns. Sourcing a great product and running ads is just the entry fee. The sellers who actually scale are the ones who treat supply chain logistics and regulatory shifts as competitive weapons.